I'm not suggesting you abuse the solvent, Bob. I'm suggesting that you sit back and enjoy them. You're using them for their purpose, the purposes for which they were designed, sure. But hey, you can smell them at the same time. Now, Andy hasn't got his wireless headphones on and can't hear me. Otherwise, I'd beckon him. Andy, you must come back because you've got a game. And he doesn't know. His opponent will be thinking, God, where's this joker? Got game.
Hello.
You've got
So,
game.
welcome YouTube viewers once again to our Dwarf run.
You've got game.
We spun into 623 Skaven? Yep.
Skaven? Piss. How many get runs has he got? 1, 2,
4. Oh, he's got 2 niggles.
Change the title again.
I haven't been here. How have I changed the title?
It's alright, we can fix it.
Right.
Hi, Jabbo. There we go. Fixed it.
Right, there we go. There we go. Fixed it. No more squeaking. Oh, get off, man.
Oh, man. Fixed it. So much.
Alright.
Just go with it, man. They'll be fine. Think of it as a feature.
I don't want it as a feature.
Got it.
I can't do it in this space. It's not enough. Not enough space. I don't understand why it's squeaking. I've just covered it in fucking WD-40.
You need to immerse it in a bath of WD-40. So if you're working from home this week, that's going to get really irritating, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You're going to be on your Skype calls. Bloody hell, Davo, what's that squeaking? Stop that immediately. Sorry, sir. Any more?
Jenny, I've been told that before. So playing an offence before kicking off.
What's an offence?
No, just set them up in offence.
Oh, right. You see, the Caucasoidal tendency videos were getting stellar viewership, eh?
What?
They were getting great viewing figures, Caucasoidal tendencies games.
They were?
Mm-hmm. The figures are... Yeah, they're doing great. People are gagging for match day 10 against Calcium Cows. Not least Calcium Cows himself.
Right, well, let's say hello to him.
Well, Calcium?
No.
I don't think he's watching. Here we go, match day 1, over 300 views. A smash hit. Match day 2, 357. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Sort by most popular.
Yeah. I've got a stat that shows me the most popular uploaded videos every 28 days.
Thank you, Slick. So the Wood Elf Guide Part 1, 4,500. Who'd have thunk it?
Yay!
Part 2, 3.7.
I'm quite pleased with that.
5 ways to improve the rookie coach, 3.4. A Champ Ladder Season 8, 2.6.
G'day, Nick. We've had a win and a draw today.
Necro Guide, only 2k. That's poor. But equally, how to kill a player names is as interesting as the Necro Guide. Yeah, there you go. Nobody watches our YouTube, do they really? No. Not really. I don't know, why not? Why do ours just fail to appeal? I mean, the thumbnails are lovely and...
Oh, sniper! Oh, no.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, so KOs don't count, really.
Right, well wished. Andy D. G'day, Nick. Hello, mate. The Dwarves are going all right. As demonstrated by top 3. Whoops. Andy's had another draw added to that, but that doesn't really make much of an impact. So about 4 wins behind first.
Oh no, Santa, no! So what I'd need to do on YouTube is make stuff that you haven't seen on Twitch. Makes sense.
Well, the purpose of YouTube is just to get folks to come and watch this, really, because even if you had 1,000 views on these videos, it doesn't really make much in the way of return, does it?
No.
Think of it as a big advert for come and watch the Twitch show. That's it, basically. So mission accomplished, Santa.
Yeah, you're probably right, Bob.
Well, the chat is on the YouTubes as well, of course.
Yeah, but watching a replay of one of these just on YouTube is not as much fun as being allowed to be interactive.
Well, there's that, Jack, and how to teach yourself plumbing, and what sort of phone should I get next? All that's on YouTube, and more. Yeah. Exactly, Santa. Exactly that. So that's all working to plan. Perfectly to plan. Oh, you want to watch it live, Sick as Eggs, for sure. That's what you want. Dark Elf Guides. See Wood Elf Guide. It's basically the same. With working from home, you're going to have lots of extra time.
No, we're going to have less.
Sites is asking, do we like Grabos stand firm? The experiment is leaning towards no. It's useful, but not as useful as you'd think. Hancock makes a good point. How can you have less? Because you already basically imply that you have no time whatsoever. It's not that. It's just that you are massively disorganised and always have been. When you had no responsibilities whatsoever, you were basically the same. So, you know. And I mean that with love. It's not a criticism. It's just objectively true.
I know.
Negate says base all men's. Well, the rats negate, so absolutely. And as the Dwarves have got a Sea of Guard, this is the right choice. Probably dead, that one.
We hope so. What did he take?
Come on, arm's getting tired.
No, I'm not going to do it. Because there's guard on either side now, and I know I haven't got tackle on the Gurula, but actually, just having lots of players with being in the way, it is quite a nice thing to do, right? Really backwards. Because we've managed to just put guard everywhere. And the two places that haven't got guard are there, and they're only contacting one player and they can't be uncontacted. So
I think you can see that if you go up the Steam Jack Bull.
What's that?
Is Blood Bowl 2's?
Oh,
it's exclusively you've got to log in via Steam, haven't you?
Yeah.
So if you have a look on Steam, there will be statistics of people online and playing in games and all that crap. So you can actually look that up if you want. I'd probably Google how to do it. Steam is right up there with Reddit as something that I have to use that is well confusing in places. Slick, I did not know that. They don't say that sick as eggs because it's banned.
Here's the link.
Using underscore.
There you go.
Steam isn't confusing. Try getting DLC for Total War Street.
Yeah, that's a fucking nightmare.
That is a nightmare. No, it really is. It's not just me. Hiya, Kaney.
There has been an ever so slight increase in player base. Slight, and I mean 100 more maybe. 200 more, something in that region. I don't think it's a 10 to 20% increase.
Yet, though, has it?
No, it'll probably start next week.
Yeah, I can stay absolutely. Link away. I'm not sure, Poopy. It's never really cropped up as we've always, for the last few years, bought PCs completely unnecessary, considering that most of what we display Blood Bowl on them. Mind you, Total War needs a bit of a PC. It benefits, so
yeah,
it wasn't a complete waste of time.
The question really is about whether or not there's going to be anything after Blood Bowl 2. So
like Blood Bowl 3.
Like Blood Bowl 3, for example.
One would expect so.
Yeah. Oh look, there's lots.
I don't actually know because I'm not a mover and shaker anymore in the the big leagues. I used to be a bit more well informed on this stuff, so I can with all honesty say I don't know.
Grab you out of the way, and blitz the ball carrier. Grab might actually do something here. Grab you out of the way, blitz the ball carrier. Right.
Folks, please notice that the playoff be casted by our team of experienced Whoa. What about us?
What?
Hang on.
So it needs to grab into that square.
Fair enough, Yakastay. Fair enough. What's your Blood Bowl 3 wish lists? All of those things. I'd like them to go back to Blood Bowl 1's
the way the players leveled up.
Leveled up players that have graphically nicer armour. That was surprisingly well. It was kind of fun to see. Cool, look at the state of him. He's well levelled. But also, you could immediately visually pick out, the better players because they looked different. We could negate, yeah, sure, we could. The difficulty is our limited availability to do streaming at the moment. And if folks are playing during the daytime, or when we're doing other stuff like, I don't know, being at work, kind of knackers that.
Yay! Yay!
That's a fast one.
Yeah.
Tease Me's, thank you very much indeed for the raid. Welcome to the show. Hi, Hunter.
Thank you very much. I feel like you need to go there.
Yeah, more racers, yes. All of those things. There's plenty enough to justify it, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, Kurisu, don't forget when Blood Bowl 2 first came out, a lot of folks felt that the UI was a backward step. I mean, we all got used to it, I think. But I do remember it took a while. I mean, Blood Bowl 1 for ages. You're there thinking, well, this is complete mystery. Well, this is going well, isn't it? Don't want to jinx it, touch wood, but it is.
Yep.
Good.
How many players did he have? So he's only got 11, so he's now down to 10 for the full game. I've managed to get tackle on most of the things with dodge. In fact, that's got dodge, that's got dodge, that's got dodge. We got tackle on all the dodges. I've got Mighty Blow ready, piled up for the next set of hits. And he can get 1 dice on the ball. Yeah.
See, Skaven want to spread out a bit, don't they?
Yeah, he's gone and played with it.
He's clumped. He didn't want to clump.
No.
It's like making a meringue. If you clump too much, it's going to be just one gooey mess rather than light and fluffy.
Yeah.
Easier said than done sometimes.
Oh, okay. He's actually already in the chat.
Millsy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the show.
I thought we described it quite nicely, actually, Millsy.
Yeah. Today's opponent is tomorrow's viewer. Well, that's proved a thing. Welcome aboard, Millsy. Nice to have you.
Absolutely. Why did you keep the 2 niggled players, by the way? Because the niggles on an Armour 7 team are very easy to potentially remove, and you're only playing with 11 players.
Could be financial constraints. Doesn't have any cash. Oh.
Oh no.
You got wrestled.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, that worked.
Yeah. That, on the other hand, not so much. Right, let's work out how to get the ball back.
So, Operation Retrieve Ball, go.
Right, well, the first thing to hit is that.
Oh, didn't get one.
I know, but I think I'm going to have a go this turn.
Oh, no. No bueno.
Oh well. It's not actually straightforward and obvious, this one.
No, far from it.
That one, that's the one to hit. Yeah, Rugbar is on 49 points. Could do with picking on that. So let's do that. Yeah. Right. That gets some more tackle onto the gutter runners. Oh, go on. Niggling injury took him out there.
He'll be back though, he's knocked out. The babes will sort him out.
I need to solve this problem. I need you in there. So, you go there.
Where are you from, Millsy? That's a sort of, I want to say, North London. Like Baz. That's my guess.
Actually, you need to hit that. And stay put. He's from Scotland.
Oh, right, okay.
Wee Bonnie, Scotland.
That's not quite the phrase. It's free Bonnie Scotland, isn't it? We've got a lot of Scottish viewers. Oh, that was a very poor block.
Oh.
Puppies liking grab so far this game. It's not without its benefits, but then so stand firm. It did quite well last game that there was some sidestep players. It really helps against sidestep.
Yeah, it shines against sidestep.
It really does. It comes into its own, doesn't it?
And I think it's probably one of those skills like dodge, where the more you get of it, the more you notice it, because the more, if only that one has, it has. I think is a statement.
We got 5.
Have I really? I thought we got 4. 4? Oh, I really got 5. Amazing.
Yep, you've got 5. You've got Negate has it, Body Armour has it, Dr. Nick, Jenny, and Rugbart 5.
Fucking hell.
It's half the team, man. Nearly.
Wowzers. So, Mills is now very much looking at the sort of the 2 dice uphill options on the board, which are maybe not where you want to be, thankfully.
Hi, Norette.
Poor rats. Never say poor rats, because they just do some rat bullshit and then you're in trouble.
We should do some more of our co-op Total War where we're playing rats. That was good.
Yeah, if I was having a bit more free time, I mean, we might be able to do that. But I've got to work out. Childcare is a right challenge right now.
Have you got a garage?
Yeah, but it's not heated.
Yeah, pop her in there with her coat on and be fine. Abble, 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 abble.
Uh-oh.
Da.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Look out, Ronin. You've been sniped.
He'll be fine. Fine-ish.
Yeah, sort of fine.
We can give it another go, Ham. The tricky thing is I can't work from home and stream because it's a bit of a piss take that I've got to actually work.
Yeah, I can't stream either.
But yeah, sure.
Would
you like
fire
it.
me if I did that. Oh god, that's unlucky. Rugbart, well done.
unlucky.
You've leveled.
He's fine. He's not dead.
No, he's just fine. Just eat that.
He's fine. Poopy says if you divide 20 by 5, you get 404. So basically, this year's an error message. Why 5 though? I mean, apart from the maths, but 5's not significant, is it? I suppose it's one of the more famous numbers. Number of fingers you've got. 5. Oh yeah, it's everywhere 5, isn't it? It's like
It's the rule of 5.
it's like the Da Vinci Code, really. This, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell! Another one.
Just don't kill any. Yeah. Not sure that's my game plan. Not to
I
go
might
for
not
any.
kill any.
Yeah, I mean, if badly hurt, it's fine, right?
Yeah, it's fine. You might be onto something there, FD. What was that film where the bloke was faffing around with codes? Pi. Not Life of Pi with the lad with the tiger, but Yeah, that's it. That's what I was thinking of, Ali. A gritty black and white film, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yay, tackle and grab. Go and stand where I want.
The Enigma code. Was Michael Caine in that? Bloody hell, Andy.
No, you're thinking.
Pie was hard. Pie was hard work to watch. It was very kind of, you had to concentrate, didn't you? You had to pay attention to what the hell was going on.
Bucky hurts fine. Yeah. Right, we can do that.
I haven't seen that one with the tiger.
Life of Pi.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good, that.
Nom nom nom. I like pie. Right.
Blackburn getting quite Caribbean there. I. You like ting?
Hit that, put it there, and follow. I should have put there, to be honest, actually. That was a much better square.
Oh, didn't get one.
Now,
No.
it's just a casual 5-up. It's just a casual 5-up. But if we drop it, it could go anywhere. So I don't think that's the right move. I think.
Plus, you don't want to be stood there because it will be viable. Lekavum, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the programme. Quite a few new followers today. Welcome all.
Yeah.
Where you from, Lekavum?
Well, you can't fireball that without using players, which is turnover, so that's fine.
Stop squeaking.
I can't help it. Mosey, I'm sorry about the squeaking, man.
Oh, Brazil, fantastic.
What?
How is Brazil faring in the world crisis at the moment? Is everything shut and it's all a bit of a nightmare?
Oh, wow.
Brazil, goodness me.
You are possibly our most exotic viewer.
We've got Monty, he's in Australia.
Yeah, but I don't like kangaroos.
Australia's more to it than kangaroos. There's spiders and koalas and wombats and drop bears. And...
Oh, right. Serious question here. Are drop bears
it
actually
is.
just made up?
Oh, yeah.
What?
No, they're a real thing, Andy.
Okay. What? No, you bullshit that, aren't right?
Drop bears are very real.
Oh.
Poopy asks, have the viewer numbers gone up due to the virus? No, it's due to the quality of the broadcast, Poopy. That and only that. You might be right. Whiskey Richard, good morning, good afternoon even. Good afternoon. FD says, don't forget killer sharks, killer jellyfish, killer crocodiles, killer snakes, killer birds. Yeah, oh, sure. Australia's
Killer fires.
Australia's known laughing matter. It's a serious kind of place. But we're not talking about Australia, we're talking about Brazil.
Yeah.
Santa from Exeter says drop bears are a subset of koalas. Yeah. Cheers, Poopy.
Dogs kill more people than sharks. Fuck.
Really?
Fuck.
Really?
Well, there's more dogs than there are sharks, right?
But really, though, do they? When's the last time you hear anybody being killed by a dog? That's... Really?
Yeah. Uh-oh, I'm about to get... Oh, no, I'm not. Oh,
lightning strikes kill more people than sharks.
Coronavirus.
Well, I don't know if that's true, actually. Coconuts kill more people than sharks. What, really? The dingoes killed that baby that time. Rumour has it.
Oh. Well, Jenny's got the ball. Well done, Jennifer.
Oh, that worked out.
Right.
Now, Daniran, you've just been silly now. Cows don't kill more people than sharks, do they? Surely.
They do if you're lactose intolerant.
Well, it doesn't kill you, does it, just because you pull your stomach?
Oh. Yeah, good point.
Well, that's not true, Legioners. People have been killed by sharks, and I haven't killed anybody for ages. Hens kill more people than sharks.
What did he say?
Mouse mats kill more people than sharks. Toilet roll kills more people than sharks. Ah, you see, that's kismet. You hoarding bastards.
Yeah. Oh. Right.
Exactly. In that film Jaws, there was loads of people got killed by sharks and the Megatron.
What?
That documentary with Jason Statham about that massive sharks, Megatrons.
Oh.
Watchtower confirms last time he went to Australia, he got killed by a shark. So see, sharks. It's like a workout. This Decepticons kill more people than sharks. Ah, but isn't there a Decepticon that is a shark? So, which its kill tallies, which camp does that count in? I mean, how do you log those? Shark death or Decepticon death? It's tricky, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, or both. Yeah, you're right, Bob. That's probably the safest option. Always caught it, look. It's like watching the Harlem Globetrotters.
Mm.
You killed that one as well, I imagine. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Boogeyman, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the programme. Arcani, you're absolutely fine, mate. There's no blame attached whatsoever.
What did he say then?
That he was trying to introduce a real life fact, not just start some sort of what's been like responsible for more deaths than sharks.
The general consideration is if you can't, then yeah, you would stay down because otherwise you're going to give me loads of hits and you don't.
Sharks don't kill people, Andy. People kill people, and that's guns I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Which brings me back to Ronin, who doesn't actually have one, though he does have an aircraft carrier, which arguably is better.
Gun. Has it got a railgun fitted to it?
I don't know. Ronin, are you still here? Do you have any of those big railgun type things on the boat?
Or have you got one of those big like miniguns?
Aircraft carriers kill sharks. I don't know. If you got one of those really big Megatron sharks in an aircraft carrier, I mean, the aircraft carrier would probably be fine, wouldn't it? Because, I mean, they're big. They're really big.
Yeah.
Do you reckon a Megatron could kill an aircraft carrier?
A Megatron? What's a Megatron?
The really big sharks that Jason Statham discovered.
Is that made up?
No, it's a documentary on it.
Right, okay.
It's like a big shark, but even bigger than that. They're huge.
Oh! A Megalodon.
Yeah.
Right.
Do they ring the bell when they kill? Yes, they do, Poopy. That's definitely the case. I think it was Sky Movies actually Show Me Magic, but you get a lot of interesting things on there.
Having a good understanding of all the different teams knows is the idea, is the ultimate aim.
Jack Bull's just finished his first week at home with the kids homeschooling. Well, you say 2 more weeks to go, but that's just for now, Jack. What if it's longer than that? Could be, couldn't it?
It's gonna be the end until the end of the summer. Because the only way we're going to be allowed to go back is once they found a cure. Because they need to do mass immunisation, or the population just becomes mass immunised from being infected. They're the only 2 ways you get out of this, right? And all we're doing at the moment by keeping everyone at home is, wow, they all came back. Is basically to say,
what the home workers?
Is to try and stop the spread of infection so the NHS can cope. Power of double wave, yeah, absolutely. So, since they only started clinical trials on vaccine last week, and they normally take a couple of years.
Yeah, but they've got Porter-Down on the case now, and they invent most things. So no, this will all be fine. Probably. I'm still a bit concerned about how Tesco's is going to be this afternoon.
This afternoon, you got no chance.
When else am I going to go? I'm doing this now, aren't I?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's probably the best time to do it then, to be honest.
Doing it after this.
Yeah. Actually, let's put you there. Whack, whack, whack.
There's a queue outside Waitrose. Well, if the big Tesco's is heaving, I'll go to the little co-op, I think. See what's what. Yeah, it does rather make it pointless that all these self-isolating folks then go and queue next to each other. You just stand there coughing your head off and watch the queue disappear. Hello, Inway. Oh, I don't know. It's all frightfully worrying, isn't it?
Yeah. Still, won't be long now until the end of the world.
Inway's got a question. Shoot. Timka says, didn't Waitrose limit shopping to people with detached houses only now? Well, our mum's got a detached house, so that'll be fine. It's bungalow.
She got a detached bungalow?
Yeah. Inway's asking the question, playing versus a Chaos team as Wood Elves, would you generally kick long or short?
Hang on, playing with Wood Elves against Chaos?
Kick short. Kick short and hope for a blitz. Or kick very, very deep and try and race them to the ball, I suppose. I don't know. Andy, what would you do?
You can do... Oh, no.
Either works. Kicking long, you can try and... Oh, dear. This sad got one. Kicking long, you can try and split the ball away from the cage kind of thing.
Oh, got one.
Got one.
I'll put you in there. Dr. Nick can hit that. That's a shame. We'll follow that up. Get some more guard on these guys. God is good.
Yeah, I think on reflection, kick long in way.
Most of the time, right? If they've not got any sure hands, and you know you can split them, then you want to kick long because then you're going to get a decent shot on the ball. If you're talking about quite high team value, and they've set up quite narrow, and they've left a flank open, and let's say you can kick here, and you can get players underneath it, a blitz will get you a score. So you need to take your team. Yeah, what can your team do, and where can you get to, versus what have they done? Most of the time, kicking long is the right move. Most of the time.
The opponent has very strong ball carrying potential, so him dropping it is very unlikely. Oh dear, I'm quite hungry now. That's a problem, isn't it?
I think my dinner's coming, actually.
Oh, that's the main thing. What are you having?
I think I asked for a toasty.
Oh.
Yeah, you're also 4 players down with another one stunned. So what I've done is you've got a guard player, So I then swamp the players that you've got to make you have to roll dice every single turn to get any value out of the turn. And over the course of the turns, that will destroy your rerolls, and then when you end up with no rerolls, it just falls apart. And if you notice, what I've also done is the 2 Longbeards without guard, they're on the edges, so they're not stuck in the ruck, because they haven't got guard, so there's no point having them in multiple tackle zones. You want them in a tackle zone, just adding to the weight of all the guards. So the guards go in the middle, and the non-guards go on the edge.
Ninja Bread Man's got 5 children. You're going to have to find out what's causing that, mate.
Fucking hell. 5 children? Unbelievable, yeah.
You want to get Sky TV and have something else to do.
Unbelievable.
5, that's a lot. You wouldn't fit them in a Zafira, would you? Or would you?
Well, you might.
Maybe. Depends how old the kids are, I suppose. Ninja Bread, what do you use to ferry the family around in?
Car.
Just in case Andy has a lot more.
I want to have another one.
What, another Zafira?
No, another child.
What, double the misery?
No, Zunk, another child.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I think it'd be fun. For me and Ever. Right, let's do this. So that goes in there, that pushes that there, that gets me 3 dice on the wall. Doesn't, because I don't get these. Pushes, push. Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'll just have to live with that knockdown instead. God, how unlucky I am.
What do you mean magic as a grown-up? I will shiv you up, bruv.
Grab that.
Disrespecting me like that.
Oh, another one.
What?
Another
Why you
one,
just
then.
done that one?
Yeah, no, do another one.
Oh, that one survived.
So did that one. It's not what we signed up for.
Gimlet's wondering who the right elf is.
One of the 2 Longbeards. Yeah, one of these 2.
We were, probably.
Yeah, he's closest.
Weewa needs Mighty Blow.
Guard, so always take guard.
Yeah, it's Weewa, though.
Yeah, and exactly, so he's definitely taking guard because he's no good otherwise. So I want to get guard on both of these 2. Because then that means they nearly get grabbed then. You don't want to stand your players up. Yeah, I can understand that.
I have no. We always ring the bell when it's got one. Been doing that a while now. It goes along with the, it's that ding.
Yeah. Hey.
AndyDavo, Andy
Nilscom, thank you very
AndyDavo,
much for the
first join
resub.
my
20
Vivozambum.
months, goodness me. You're still alive on the Orc team, by the way, mate. Very tasty player you've become.
Right.
Fair point, Tempesty. Yeah, it's a bit brutal, isn't it? Thanks, mate. I just stopped shaving and it kind of happened all by itself.
Oh, is Tempesty our opponent?
No.
Oh.
Millsy's your opponent.
Oh. Hey.
Millsy's also in the chat, though. You can say hello to Millsy.
Yes. We'll just do that and that. Oh, he's kind of dropped it.
Oops.
Oh no. Dropped it again. Honestly, what's the world going to? Well, the pickup is on.
Typical we were. Quite right, Legion.
Yeah.
There is the risk of rat bullshit, Bob. You're absolutely right.
Oh, yes.
We're okay, Hunter. Andy's poorly, though he's not got the... hello. He's not got, the virus. He's got a different one.
Yeah.
This is a bit worrying. He's nearly got away with this.
Don't you worry, Zunk.
He's had off with a ball, look.
Don't you worry, Zunk.
Well, I'm threatened now.
Don't you worry, Zunk. I'm mildly concerned as well, I'm not going to lie.
We could punt and chase, that's true.
Should we let Weewar intercept it?
Yes, he'll catch it. Well, he put him off enough.
I think Weewar rolled a 1, didn't he?
And it was fine. What happened? Handed the ball off to Weewar, who dropped it, and then Yon Rat wriggled his way in, picked it up in that gaggle of dwarves and dodged out. So it was a handoff to the right elf, and dropped it.
Yeah.
Oops.
Let's try this one. That's better.
Afternoon, Nurk. Welcome to the show. Don't think we've spoken before. Nice to make your acquaintance. It's a very amusing name, by the way. Oh, he dropped it again. Oh, now he's got it. Hooray. Who's that? That's not Weewar, is it? No, it's Locust. Phew.
It's not Weewar. No, it's not. No, I've no idea why I wouldn't have given it to Weewar to have another go at.
You've just got to believe in Weewar. He'll come good. He's my star player. Inway asks, are you going to score and try and get some more star player points? Your answer.
Yeah. Yeah, give it a whirl. See what can happen.
Weewar sometimes has a good game.
Yeah, I mean, it's like generally that's what full moons.
Yeah. He's a great player.
On paper.
On paper. He's a great player.
Like Michael Owen, right? Hey, all right, here's a question for you. Is Harry Kane overrated?
What?
Is Harry Kane overrated?
Well, he's injured.
Is he overrated? No. When he's not injured, is he overrated?
No, I think he's pretty good. Well, it depends how highly you rate him. I think he's just pretty good.
Ah, right. So I think people rate him as amazing, right? Amazingly amazing.
He's no Alan Shearer.
Blitz!
It's the blocks. Ringerflex says, can I say Croxigor? Yes. Croxigor.
So no go for it. So it's one go for it to throw a blitz with tackle. And it's a go for it. So it's a double. It's a non-GI. There you go. Let's do that.
There's a lot of sympathy now arriving for the rats. People are starting to feel poor little rats.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Croxigor. You're overcomplicating it there, Flex. Croxigor. Don't tell me I've been saying it incorrectly all this time. Croxigor.
I don't think so, Zunk.
And the plural of Saurus is fucknose. Here we go. Uh-oh. Hey!
I think the Pleurosaurus is what happens when you've got something in your eye.
Depends who you ask, FD. It's a controversial subject.
There we go.
Oh, you caught it as well.
Has he? Oh, he has.
That's very kind of you to say so, Ringflex. Croxical. Any other words you'd particularly like to hear?
Most boring team is lizards. Yes, Slick Fiskin, I like you.
I don't hate lizards.
Fucking dull as fuck.
They've got big things, I like that.
Yeah, they've got big things that can't do anything because there's no agility, and they've got little things that can't do anything because they've got no strength.
Jack Paul asked for a plus minus of percentage of increase in diabetes with the whole stay indoors things. I think it's probably going to go up as people are going to run out of fruit and veg and start eating Twinkies and Mr. Kipling cakes because that was all there was. And then, so you're going to get more people with type 2. Oh, that was unlucky. Oh, that was not so much.
And then back to being unlucky again. Oh, okay.
Oh, and then back to lucky. but he's blitzed, so that ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, that ball is not.
Now what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Run away.
No, stand there. Stay there. Herd you up into a little murder of Skaven and then just squid you.
Kajisa suggested I could do YouTube coaching on how to pronounce words and charge people money via Patreon for privilege. If you think it'll work, mate, sign me up.
But then what happened, Kajisa, is that people would come into the chat and then he'd forget and it'd just be all ruined. And then what happens is those same people...
I'd forget how to pronounce words because that happens all the time.
No, you forget that people have messaged you on Discord and they've said that's.
Hold on. One of us has got a load of outstanding administrative tasks that they've promised to do, and the other has a clear desk. Which one's which, Andrew? Who's forgotten to do all the tasks and who has no tasks yet to be done?
It's not about who tasks to do with what, is it, really?
Yes, sure. I promise I'll definitely send you a little plastic Zunk if you subscribe to my channel for 2 years. Please allow 28 days for delivery. That's 27 for Andy to get round to it. It'll be there the next day. UPS, you rock.
You're such a knob.
And yet, the insight is absolutely on point, isn't it?
Such a twat.
Is it true?
Not bad.
Is it true? It's true, isn't it? Jack Paul notices that Andy never shows his living area anymore. Oh, got one. And at my place, you can see how neat and tidy things are. Thank you, Jack. Well, I had the house renovated a while ago, and so it's all spick and span now. Oh, it's fine. Can't believe you called me out on organising things. What a terrible miscalculation that was, Andy.
What?
You called me out of being disorganised. That's firstly inaccurate, and B, do you hear that sound of shattering glass falling to the floor?
No.
Stop throwing stones, mate, as the proverb goes.
Okay. Oh, dinner's arrived. Thank you, Emma.
Did she make that in a black pot, or what colour was the kettle that she used?
That's what we should have used. Thank you.
Was that black as well? It was, wasn't it? Were accusations flying back and forth?
No.
I think so.
No.
So go on, show us what you've got for dinner.
I have actually got what I asked for.
What a wizard says. Weewar's guessing you've got a wizard for dinner. I don't think it is Weewar, though. Thanks for playing.
No.
You've got. Is it cheese and onion toasty?
It's cheese and ham toasted, probably with tomatoes, because that's what I like.
That's alright. That's not terrible. Cheese and onions good.
We haven't got any
Cheese
onions.
and ham and
Can't
onions
find
good.
Can't find
Oh,
them.
they've all sold out, I suppose.
Yeah, of hams, yeah. One, two, three.
Yeah, but these days, though, Santa, don't people pay more for open fires? You've got one of those range cookers, which is basically that, or one of those big wrought iron things in the corner of the living room. You know, people have gone back to, we want to burn wood. People like that, don't they?
Yeah.
We was asking, how am I doing as a dwarf? We were.
Well, you had the opportunity to gain a level we were and unfold it. And unfortunately, you couldn't hold the ball, so I gave it to someone else, who has then picked up the ball and scored potentially is going to score 2 touchdowns this game. Potentially. It's not over yet.
Have you got a Breville sandwich maker?
I don't know how it does it, to be honest. Never asked her.
Well, if you just get 2 bits of toast and put filling between them, it's not the same as if you put them...
Oh no, they cooked in some like special machine.
Like a Breville. What was the... For God's sake. What's the other famous brand of toasted sandwich maker? Hello, red hair. George Formby Grill. If you could see what I could see when I'm grilling burgers. No, not the George Formby Grill. That's all for steak, isn't it? These were specifically to make toaster sandwiches. They're usually red. I must say they're red.
Is it possible to cause more than 9 casualties? Yes. What happens if they fill up the KO box?
So you can make toasted sandwiches in a George Formby Grill.
Bastard.
Well, I suppose so.
I'm really hungry. Which is not normal for me.
A panini press. Well, that's a posh version, Ring of Flex, but yeah, sure.
Press?
A panini press. I suppose so. Triser press, 2 irons. You could heat 2 slabs of concrete over a furnace and then you could use that. I mean, only 2 hot surfaces, really, isn't it? Rub your hands together a lot and then squeeze the sandwich and wait.
Why would you do that?
Fat person on a table with thrush. I don't think that would help, though, we were.
For a level, do you make your level?
Don't worry, Watchtower. The bell is solid brass. It's very sturdy. The thing that's really taken a hammering is the
rats
vape machine that you used to hit the bell with.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Did you know you can't buy single drumsticks on Amazon? I did have a look the other day because I thought about replacing that.
You want to buy a single drum? Why?
So I could use it to ring the bell for.
Right, thank you very much for the game. Sorry it was such a one-sided murdering.
Thanks for being a sport, Millsy.
Yeah.
We was waving his arms, screaming, "I'm open, I'm open."
Yeah. I think that...
Sorry, we were.
When you go and clump together, you'll get into a fight, and a fight you'll not win. So, whenever possible, try and spread out.
We was a key worker on my team. Don't you worry, we were.
No.
In fact, I'm going to have a look at some Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
We'll have a look at some Hall of Fame stats. See if we were features in 3B Hall of Fame. There you go. We were impact players in the whole of 3B, in the whole division. You are 7th out of the whole division. Top scorers. No.
I think the game's just being mean to you here. Get all your shit look out in one game.
It's not killer. No. Most violent.
Skaven are a very difficult team to play, Millsy.
Surfer. You are 5th top surfer in the whole of the division. So there you go. You featured 2 top 10 lists. We were How have we not got most violent players? It's terrible. They got
Nick got
one.
MVP. That's good.
We spread them around.
Oh well.
So MVP went to Dr. Nick. That's fine. Needs mighty blow. Yeah, cool. G'day Nick. G'day Nick asks Andy, could I grab your Blitz pit team from you after this game?
Yes.
I've not got your PM yet.
Yes.
So is this another one for the mounting case file that's pending as to inefficiencies in Andy's organisation of stuff?
Absolutely not.
I'm afraid it is. Sick as Egg says, where do you see these stats? In the match results threads of the Discord of Rebel, you'll see Season 13 3B, the Bitten Heroes versus the Greenhorns, for example, and coach name versus coach name, and then a little table showing touchdowns, TV. In that pane, it's got a hyperlink called Hall of Fame. So it's clicking that.
We're on the front page yet. Yay! Front page for us.